Buddy, welcome back to Rusty Gear Season 4, Episode 26 with me, Sid. I can't believe we're over a quarter of the way through our first 100 episodes already. It's amazing. Now, last episode I did the Greenswade. Was it last episode or the episode before? I don't know. Did a Greenswade. I transferred a whole load of dirt from a place where there was grass to a place where there wasn't grass, namely the desert, and planted a whole load of trees. And this episode, I get to show you what it looks like, because all the trees are grown. So, this is now the approach to the Church of Sammy. This looks and feels awesome. I just love the feel of running down. And I carved a few leaves out here and there, but this is just great. The pine tree has grown. We've got 4 things of thinginess there. This is all grown around here. I have also done a little bit of manipulating. I've not had a chance to test this yet. I've not been on for a temporal storm, but I've now got water flows pushing into the base there, so another iteration. Now, I've started at this point because Cricket Bit has learnt about mailboxes. Maybe my fault, I may have taught her, but she sent me something in the mail and I decided I'm going to open it live on camera. Given her predilection to worms and worm-related paraphernalia, I'm not sure how wise this is, but here is the parcel. Who you like to gain? Sammy sends his regard, Crick. Pong bottom and pong top. Oh, that's awesome. That's going to have to find a place over at the main build. Let's sod it. Let's just go straight there and do it. We need to go over and check how my fruit trees are going. That's the other thing that we have to work on. I haven't actually got any solid plans for this episode because I wasn't certain whether we were going to be at this point upgraded or not to things. Now I'm going to, that is the bottom. Where should we? Well, it definitely needs to be in the living room. I think we'll pop it there. Now let's put the top on because that will tell us how to rotate it. Yeah, he's facing the wrong way. Okay, that's fine and not a problem. Where are we? We want one of them, and we want one of them, and we want to place you into rotate mode. So there's the coin slot. Oh, that's awesome. Even down to the Pong logo on the side there, look. Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't worm related, which always a great relief, but thank you very much for that. That is perfect, and it fits. It just gives that wall the something it required, I think. Got a little bit of some je ne sais quoi. Bong, bong, bong. I wonder how much you have to Google to realise what Pong looked like. Because that's definitely a generational thing. Anyway, yeah. What else have we done over here? Absolutely pretty much nothing over here. Downstairs is a different story, and let us go down because I think we had 3 or 4 saplings left to take, and I've been coming over and just replacing the dead ones every so often because they take a while to settle and then grow in. But as you can see, these trees are all growing lovely. I mean, look at the size of some of these. They're really bushing out. That one died, so we need one. We're down to the last one. We've got one left to do. That's one of the oldest ones, I think. These will not yield fruit this year. They need to go through a winter, which means we're not going to get any fruit out of them until next year at the earliest, assuming they vernalise over the winter and autumn months, winter and early spring. But we need one tree. And what were you? You were a pink apple tree. What have I got? Yellow apple, cherry, peach or pink. We can do a pink apple tree. We can replace like for like, which is excellent. So this is the last one to go. That is fine. Now my plan is on these junctions here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus maybe 10, 11 is Langstroth hives on each one of these, and then we can flower up. I've got lots of flowers. I don't think they're here. I think they're back at the church. They are. Lots of flowers things. So we need 11 Langstroth hives. 11 Langstroth. For those who have not seen Langstroth hives, you have a Langstroth base. You have a Langstroth brood boxes, which is the top, so I need 11 brood boxes, which means I also need 11 populated skeps. I think I've got 5 at the moment, but that's not a problem. And then we're going to need 44 of the supers and 440 frames, which I think we are going to need a place to work with all those frames, and we're going to need to make line frame, which is, for that we're going to need a frame waxed, we're going to need waxed twine in a rack, if you like, to break completely become an empty frame, and use a frame liner. Frame liner is waxed linen is waxing a thing. So that is a direction of travel we're going to do. Maybe not today, because I have got I think we're going to start checking out the windmill. So we're going to head back to the church, and I am going to see about what we need to make, let's have a look, a windmill, but I don't want the bog standard. I would like an 8 sail reinforced windmill rotor, which is going to require a iron. I thought there were steel plates. Iron plates are easy. Alright, that's good. So we're going to make one of those, and then we are going to make a set of sails, but we're just going to do, it doesn't really matter, you won't see them, so, and they all use the same, 8 linen per, 8 linen per, 8 linen per, so doesn't really matter. These are just aesthetic, and because you're not going to see them, so I'm going to make one set of those. So first things first, let's head over to the forge, and we'll make a couple of well, I'll probably run some blooms that need processing, so I'll process up some blooms, and as payment for using 4 of them, I'll process up like 16 or something like that, just to contribute to the cause, so to speak. I noticed Gran has made a tent, and given I'm well ahead of her in recording generally, she should have shown this. If she hasn't, apologies, but I just needed to point out that, and she'll hate me for this, she will hate me for this, I'll probably end up getting beaten to death by Gran. She's made another face, look. Anyway, we'll leave the details of that to Gran's video. If you haven't seen Gran's video recently, they've done this thing with the garden, and I donated these too. She had this one here, so, but there's Trevor the rubber duck has got a home now. He's good, and who's this? Well, I'm sorry, is that Punks? That's Punks, isn't it? I think we've seen. Yes, this is the medical bay. This is Punk's medical bay. Okay. Right. Sorry. Distracted. Attention span of a gnat. But yeah, we need to. That's Eldark's crazy attempt to start linking up these oases, which yeah, is going to be a challenge. But we'll continue on with what we aim to do, which is we'll get this iron done. So I'll get that started, and I'll be back in a short while. All right, and that is quite enough of that. So that's all the blooms that were in the system processed. We'll just jump in and grab all of that. That's my couple of iron plates for the windmill, and then the rest. Oh, steel howl. There we go. I ought to double check while I'm down here, because I set some glass. Looks like they've been processed. Okay, that's fine, and added probably to the stack. Yeah, so that is that. Now we need to. I suppose we can just use the Church of Sammy route. That's what I like for food. Got 2 servings left of that. Let's just go and check the kitchen and see what goodies we've got. Because candy don't stop cooking for nobody. So there's bound to be some good stuff in there. Let's go and have a look. Although I did notice that a stream the other day was, well, one of the streams was trying to find my tent, and the other one was making a new tent. So yeah, gotta be there. What on earth is that? Salt, okay. Lots of crocs, not much of picky food. They probably should be juiced if they were going to do anything with them. What are you like? So I'm very much in favour of stuff that stacks. But yeah, anyway, well, I would have. Oh, I've got a bowl. It's not a problem. What I tend to do is come in here and just take a bowl of whatever's on the side that's spoiling and try not to let it go to waste. So let us head back home. And the first thing we're going to need to do is make our. The second thing we're going to need to do is head back and take those back, because that is one of my little bugbears. Right, you. If I go for mill and I go for an 8-sail windmill rotor, I need a windmill rotor which is going to be fat, resin, and some logs. Luckily I've got a goodly amount of fat, so there's a couple of fat. I should have plenty of resin. Yep. Just need a couple of oak logs. Have I got oak logs down here? I know I've got them upstairs. And then we need to get out, what was it? A hammer and chisel. Okay. Pardon me. Hammer, chisel, log, resin, and fat windmill rotor. I am actually going to need 2 of those. Should I just do that right now then? I think I should. The only question mark right now is will it work in the mountain? I don't know, and the answer to that is I don't know. It should do, by my understanding of everything that is Vintage Story thing. So we got you. Then we want to we want to turn you into an 8. So we need one of those, another log, we need a saw, and we need 2 more bits of you. I need a saw, and I need a couple of logs, and I might as well make them a thing. It's just, like I say, it all really does come back to where I put them, and I don't really want them on the outside of the modern build because they don't fit. So I think, sorry, there's a tickly cough there. Hammer, chisel, saw. Hammer, chisel, saw. Rotor, no, steel rotor stuff. Log. No, sure it's some rotor log thingy. Log, rotor, that, steel, it was a saw and a hammer and a chisel. Right, eventually got there. And then we can pop you, and you away, and I need some linen. I need 8, 6, 7, 8. I've got plenty, but and I did say that I was going to go with, well, it doesn't matter, we'll just go with centered. Sticks down the middle. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 lots of those, don't I? Because I've done the 8-part rotor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to need a lot of linen for this. Luckily I've got plenty, I think. And sticks down the middle again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got lots of sticks as well. So that should give me everything we need to test whether a windmill will work in the mountain or not. Yeah, I'm not worried about going to see what those traders have got. They've probably got nothing. No, in my luck, it's the one time there's the trader here that's got something I want, but still need to put lights down here, and I definitely want to be pushing on the hoofer side of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. There. So that is the way I want them coming off. Has this been nerfed to them? I think you might. Let me just you need an opening to the outside. So I need to work out what I want to do there. I mean, the simplest thing would be just to have that and put a bush there, maybe. In fact, well, that is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1, so that one will go here. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's 5 sets of sails per. So yeah, let's just go and see if we can hide a fruit, put a fruit bush in front of that. Because if I can, I'm not worried about that being an opening. It's I'm not going to have light in there, so it's not going to be visible from the inside. We just need something to block it in. Love that pole machine. I think there's some bushes down there. Let's you're not a bush, you are birch leaves, but I'm sure there is berry bushes. Whee! Might as well grab some snacks while I'm at it. In fact, they go double height, so let's... Right. So we need to get back up. How did I do this? There is a, I mean, obviously I can go down to the bottom and walk around, but where's the fun in that? Far more fun to parkour your way up. Well, this is hardly parkour as it is. Jumping loosely up around blocks. I mean, one of the things we've kind of experimented with, and see, I've never been someone for Minecraft parkour, so because of that, I'm not entirely sure how possible it will be. Okay, where is that hole? To make a parkour course in Vintage Story, because, you know, to understand and make something like that, you've got to have an idea. Ah, here we go. This is the beastie. Right, let's plant that. That shouldn't seal the room. So let's go and see whether the thing. Yeah, but because I'm not actually good at parkour, it would be a bit like, you know, a car engineer designing an aircraft. I've got the principles, I can look things up, I can work things out, but I'm not entirely sure what's possible. Yeah, that works, and we are still spinning. Excellent. Right, so we need to make a whole bunch of sails to get these going, and then we need a halve hammer set. We need 2 halve hammer setups, and a whole load of gearing. That's going to be entertaining. Right, let's head back to the Church of Sammy, and I need to do 9 sets of sails. This is going to impact my stuff pretty rapidly, I think. Right. Oh, and I still need to go and take that back. Okay. 9 sets of sails. That is. I suppose I better make myself some more linen. So I'm going to need those. I also do need to just address the condition of my clothing, because it's all getting a little bit, well, it's not tatty yet, but it's halfway. And I'd better do that before we use up all my stuff. Right, and then we can pop those in like that, and those go in like that, and those go in like that, and we've got, well, there's still loads more. I mean, I've been collecting this for literally ages, so yeah, I'm not desperately worried. And we'll do that one as well. We've got enough to make that up to another stack, plus some, which I'll... Is there ever any use for that? Linen fibre pulp. And that's used for parchment. 4 of those to make parchment. You see, I'm never going to make parchment. I'll buy them from merchants before I use it. Let's get that in. Now that and that are the wall carpets from that merchant. So let's not get excited that those are wool. They're not. So if I want... That's 1 sail, that's 2 sails. That's 3 sails, that's 4 sails. I'm not going to have enough to make these up in the first instance, am I? I'm only going to get 4 sails out. Maybe just. Let me grab some sticks. And for whatever reason, I cannot get large quantities of sticks out of this. I need to upgrade, and that's the other thing I wanted the linen for, you see, was to make all of these type of things. So I'm going to have to get a whole load more flax going. Okay, well, that's the thing for the storage. So I think what we're probably going to have to do is plant my own field somewhere, just stick it out in the middle of somewhere. Well, we're in July, so it's a good season. I have got lots of high fertility soil, so I should be able to make a reasonable sized field. Yeah, let me in fact, let's do this, and then what we can do is right, 2 lots of 128. That should be more than adequate to do something like this. That's 8. So that's 4 lots of sails. Am I going to have enough inventory space for many slots? Let me empty my inventory, go and get rid of those, do my civic duty and return those tongs before I end up being prosecuted by the tong police. Yes, they are a thing. They're not really. And I'll be back in a sec. Alright, we've got all of the sails. We have literally wiped out our flax supply. So I am going to have to consider, and I think what we'll do is we're going to take 1, 2, 3. We're going to take all of our good soil, I think. Better keep that on me. Yeah, I'm just kind of... Oh, medium temporal storm is approaching. Excellent. That's going to give me an opportunity to test my mob trap. However, first things first, let's go to the modern builds, get these sails in. I don't have a lot of flax seeds over here right now, but we can get ourselves set up to get the flax planted. And what we'll do... No, that's not... been playing Minecraft, hit J for journey map. What we'll do is we'll put basically over here where this clay was or something, we'll build up a elevated platform of dirt just temporarily, and we'll plant a load of flax and then we'll harvest a load of flax, and we'll repeat that because we're going to need the flax for the frames as well as what else do we need? Oh, what else did we need it for? There was well, there's always you're always going to need it. I'm trying to think what else I wanted it for now, what the other plans were, but let's get these on. Boom, boom, boom. Last one. Boom. That's right, isn't it? I made too many. 1. Oh, no, I know what the problem is. I left those in. Right, so that is a full-size windmill. It's kicking out 400 kilonewtons of force. The wind speed is relatively low. That's going to be pretty fast. Now I need to So, oh yeah, there's a tunnel down there. Right, so we're going to do you. Why are you not going around? Do you need your own hole? That's going to be problematic. So, just as a stupid thing then, I'm going to have to go down and get that, aren't I? And I'm aware there's a temporal storm approaching as well. Let's just whiz back down here and get these. Now, if I had... Damn it. I'm not going to get away with that, am I? What I'm wondering is if I'd have done these that way on both sides and done this close to the hole, would I have got away? I'm thinking that this might be too far away from that hole on the edge of the mountain. The only way to really find out is maybe do something like this quickly. Just have a try. Might not work with just that. Probably need to be bigger. What's my time on that storm? Not too bad. If it is, then we'll rotate everything around. We'll go that way, and I'll redo this space. I think it is. I think it's just down to that. So rotate the whole thing that way. Actually, will make it easier to line it up on this. So we'll see how we go with that. I think I'm going to have to do that. Right, I need to go and put these sails somewhere though for now. I need to figure out filling that in. Right, sails, you can go in there. That can stay with me. I need to get some flax seeds, and we need to deal with the temporal storm, so I'll see you back at the storm shelter. Alright, project temporal storm project, I don't know what the hell I was going to say then, is almost done, but the latest version of the temporal storm shelter is ready for testing. Don't know whether anybody noticed, but I did make myself a new steel arming sword, and I got a unique, which is the top one, does 8.1 damage, and it's got a huge durability, so pretty sweet. However, we are going to... Oh, I'll put my shield on, haven't I? I wear my shield, even though there's no danger of me actually taking damage during a temporal storm. I wear my shield because it stops any temporal gears going into my offhand, and inadvertently using a temporal gear. What happens is you can end up using a temporal gear to reset your stability. You take damage. That's how I've taken damage previously in this, and I thought it was maybe something hitting me through the walls. It wasn't. It was just me being stupid. But anyway, let's try this shelter out. Back in a second. as temporal storms go, it wasn't great. The shelter, though, definitely played ball. It's like I say, the actual storm itself didn't really wow. We only got the one double header, but you know, whereas before, when it was happening when I used this shelter was I would be hearing them wandering around behind me. They definitely seemed to progress through the water streams a lot faster, which was really handy. Just the flax situation is not as bad. What did I just pick up then? As it would first seem, there's flax in a variety of places. I think that's all of it. Over here, there's nothing in there or any of those, but I have got more fibres to find a home for in there as well. And of course, we got some from the temporal storm there, so that will help us. But we're still going to plant a large field of flax to try and get a flax harvest in before things. I'm rotting these hides deliberately, by the way, so we get rot. I don't know whether I probably can't. Well, you won't get anything from those anyway, so that's just yeah. Okay. So, next thing is, well, we'll go and put our gears away. The reason I try to do every temporal storm, because the gears are really handy for doing things like the adventures and the quest lines we do with the other gears, because it allows me to make the gears and these rune stones for everybody to teleport out to the various beacons that I leave behind myself. So yeah, very, very useful. Alright, I am going to go and I think, have I got you? I don't want you. So somewhere I think I've got some andesite, so I'll take that with me back. We'll go and get those windmills in and also a flax field down. So I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, we've, well, that's blocked off. Got this little hole here with a central bit there. Currently, I've got rid of the secret door there because I want to put my cementation furnaces into this wall, and I think because they are 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I can fit them in discreetly down here without anything showing on this side or that side, so that's interesting. So I've added another set of decorative tool racks, and this is now the entrance in. This is going to be, obviously the half hammers are going to be running probably either here at this level or back there one, but there's going to be a chiseled, I think probably back one, because we're going to have a chiseled fascia of a steam hammer or a big power hammer in here. That's the idea, and what you're going to have as the entrance bit hopefully will be what you can see, which will be just the health hammers banging down on an anvil, which will be this decorative anvil, but probably not that decorative anvil. We'll come up with a better design for that. However, what I think we need to do is ensure now that our respective 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 our respective, can I not reach? Damn you. First law of sod states that you might not be able to reach what you want to reach. I'll put these in temporarily and we'll take them out later, because I'm going to probably dress up in here anyway. Oh, I should probably not have done that, should I? Okay, let's can I stand on that? I can. Excellent. Right, so in which case I should be able to take you out and place you there. So that should be our two windmills. We'll have a central gear in the middle, which we haven't done yet. But if we can get this working, we will have achieved one thing, which is getting the actual powertrain in. Come on. Come on, you can see the outside. That one can, that one can't. Okay, that's fine. That's where there we go. That's all we needed. I don't know whether I need... That's getting winds. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think there. We can leave that in. We can block that up, and I can move the bushes. Not a problem. Let's go and bring this one up to full speed then. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's mental, but there you go. And then we'll go and grab those sails for the other one. And bring this one up to full. So that is two massive windmills producing between them 800 kilonewtons of force. Yeah, I need to go outside and move that bush, don't I? We're going to put railings along here, and you know, we'll smarten this up a bit, and then we can bring the powertrain in and out underneath. I'll chisel up some kind of floor. I don't know yet. This probably needs to change, or at least be chiseled back and then replaced. I don't think it's got grass on it, so that's not a problem. And yeah, I mean, that's progress. Not have I got my back on? Yes, I have. Let's go and have a look at that and move that over. But love that Pong machine. It's great. I might have to make myself Space Invaders or Pac-Man or something. Pac-Man could be very challenging. Given, oh no, I'm getting carried away. I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. Ow. Casually vault into oblivion there. Okay, so if we are taking you out, hup. This is so sketch. It's got to be there. There you go. I'm going to, just because I'm one of those kind of paranoid people that wants to double check things, I'm going to go back and double check that my windmills are still spinning. But that should be a good hidden windmill. Nicely hidden in the mountain. So if you are wanting to do these things in a mountain, you do need to have one block to the outside close to them, and I'm presuming it's based on room detection. We'll probably fill a lot of this in as well because I don't need it, but we will have powertrain coming out over here. We'll have a a crusher and a grindstone system as well off of this. But right now I think that is going to be that for this episode. I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording, but given I've got 2 time lapses in here and everything, I think we're getting close. So next episode we're getting into gearing. In the meantime, I will continue to harvest flax and prepare my orchard and do all the other good things that we got going on over here, because you know that orchard is going to look awesome once it's full, and especially if we can get everything to fruit. That's going to be the challenge, but we need to see whether we can get you to grow and then get all of these trees growing up nice and big and tall. I've got one more, well, several stages to grow, but I think that will come with time, obviously. And that's one of the differences, big differences between Vintage Story and Minecraft. You know, I would in Minecraft I would have just bone mealed this lot. Similarly, I would have just bone mealed the flax until I got thing. We would have, you know, but we haven't got that. That's not a thing. So we have to do things the hard way. But the flax field is over here. I'll just, you know, I was going to say I'll show you that. It's not really much to look at. It's a thin layer of dirt with some seeds planted on it. Look, there you go. Once this lot's grown though, that should give us a hell of a lot of flax. But until next time, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.